Hello my people, hello everybody. How you all doing? It's your girl Fina Mike again. I'm here to say hello and to tell you something. That is something I want to share with you because I believe it will help you because it nearly destroyed me. Very close. Anyway, if you are new to this channel, you're welcome. And for my old subscribers, I am so grateful. Thank you so much for your love. And if you are new, please don't forget to click on the subscription button and remember to ring the bell. Click on that bell so that you can always be notified whenever I come up online, whenever I upload any video. You will be the first to be notified. So, and for my old members, thank you so much for coming around again. I really appreciate. Actually, today I want to talk about one little thing that causes serious problem in our life, because I myself, I was at the edge of losing my marriage just few months ago because of this little thing, and I wouldn't want it to happen to you, my dear sisters and brothers. Actually, for those of you that have watched my last video, my last two videos, you come to know that I was recently or lately sick, but now I'm okay. But one thing happened that I want to share with you. During that sickness, though, when I was a bit better, though not totally healthy or strong, then I was still a bit weak, but I wasn't anymore in the hospital. I was at home. One evening, you know, something you're not used to. I'm not used to being at home from morning to night, and being that I wasn't strong enough to even go and visit a friend, talk more of going to my place of business. I had to stay at home from morning to night. So my husband will always try as much as possible to come home to see me, at least to keep me company. But this fateful evening, he didn't come. In short, for the whole day, he didn't come. Though during the day we were communicating, towards evening time, I called him. He didn't pick. I was like, maybe work, or maybe he wasn't with his phone. So I kept calm. An hour or two later, I called him again. He didn't pick. I said, what is happening? At least, even if he's work by now, he should be with his phone. Or does it mean he has been working for hours that he has not seen my last call to call back? I said, okay, let me still believe that it's work. So around 9 p.m., it happened that he didn't still call back and he didn't come home till around 9 p.m. at night. He's not the type that stays late like that. I became worried, though angry. I called him again. He didn't pick. My sister, if you hear me, what will you think? Anyway, as a human being, some negative thoughts started coming into my head. But when I remember the kind of man I'm living with, I'll be like, no, he's not doing it. He's not that kind of a person. But I called again 30 minutes later. He still didn't pick. So I decided not to call for some times. Maybe I should give it a time. But somehow I was worried. Could it be that something happened to him? Why is he not picking? I had to call his friend, his colleagues in the office. I called him. The man told me that he left earlier in the office. I said, like, by when? What time? He said he left before evening and he didn't come back again. I became worried. All my mind at that time was that something went wrong. Maybe something is happening, or maybe something has happened. I was worried. I called his friend that he normally hangs out with sometimes. That one didn't pick initially. Later he picked. He said he wasn't in the town. He wasn't around. I called one of his friends again. He said they haven't seen for that day. I said, what is happening? Within some minutes, not up to an hour anyway, he came back. I asked him, what happened? I've been calling your number. He said that something happened, that he's sorry. I said, are you okay? He said it's fine, that he's sorry for not picking. I said, okay. I wasn't satisfied, my dear. At that time, it wasn't whether something happened anyway, because I've seen him and I know that he's fine. But the question in my mind then is, what really happened? What is really going on? Why should I be calling this man for over 4 hours and just for him to come back and tell me that he's fine? No, he tries to tease me up, he tries to make me happy and all that. I was smiling, but telling you the truth right now, it wasn't from here. I was just trying to play along. So that happened. I had to let it go. Few days later, the same thing happened. Like 6 days later, the same thing happened. He came back late. He wasn't picking my calls. And this time around, I said, okay, something fishy is happening. No, this is not ordinarily. This is not just one thing happened, because it's repeating itself. So I became angry. It was eating me up. I was angry, but I didn't want to voice out. The only thing is that I asked him, what is happening? Why are you keeping late this time around? He said I should not worry, that he will explain to me the reason why he came late. That I should not worry. I said, how can you tell me not to worry? You did it last week, you are repeating it again this week. Who knows what is happening? Did anything happen? Where have you been? So he was like, I should not worry, I should concentrate on my health. I don't need anything to worry me now. I said, do you really think that what is happening is not disturbing me? I'm your wife, tell me what happened. He said nothing. I kept quiet. But inside me, I was like, this man is doing something else outside. Firstly, he won't pick my call. Secondly, he will come back late and tell me I should not worry. And the most funny part of it is that whenever he comes like that, he will eat very little of the food prepared in the house. Then I came to conclusion that he was seeing another woman. Yes, that was what I concluded. And I was asking myself, what should I do? But my sister, a positive thinking, a positive reasoning, a positive step wasn't coming forth to my head. What was coming forth is, why should this man do this after how many years? Why should he not just cheat on me codedly, but openly like this? Maybe because I am sick now, because then I haven't tested positive. So I was saying to myself that maybe because I am sick now, he feels that I'm of no use to him. He wants to push me out of it. No, there was nothing positive coming in. And it was disturbing me. Weeks later, I think like 2 or 3 weeks later that I went for checkup, that was when I tested positive to pregnancy. I still didn't say anything, though it didn't happen again, but I was still wondering what really happened. Maybe to me, I was like, maybe he has noticed I'm not happy with him. Maybe he has noticed I'm noticing his moves. He doesn't want to keep late anymore, but I know that something is happening. I was so sure of myself, and this thing was disturbing me health-wise. I was very angry. Though whenever he comes back, I will try to play along because of the kids. You know, when he comes back, he wants to make me, I want to play with me, he wants to kiss me, and I will just play along. I wasn't happy. I wasn't doing it from my heart, but was doing it for me not to allow the kids notice that we are not in good terms. And the funny part of it is that this man I'm angry with didn't notice anything. Because I was playing along, he thought all was well. He never knew I was angry, but I was dying. Firstly, I wasn't feeling fine. Secondly, the thing made me angry 247. Whenever I'm alone, I think about it. Whenever I see him, I will become more angry. And it was eating me up, disturbing me. So when I tested positive, I said I won't tell him. I even told my doctor not to tell my husband. I said I won't tell him. But so far this thing is disturbing me. What should I do? I asked him again, where did you say? He said, I should forget about what has passed. That what has passed has passed. I said, oh, okay, no problem. So I didn't bother asking him about it again. But with time, I went for checkup the next 2 weeks. Doctor told me, asked me, Fina, what is wrong? I said, what is it? He said, this is your 4th pregnancy, and since I've been giving birth, I've never seen you with this issue before. I said, what is wrong? Which issue? He said, my BP is high. I said, what? BP what? That's me, I don't have any BP problem. That all this while my BP has been normal. I said, it's not just that it's high, but it's increasing day by day. That he noticed it this last time I came, but he said he's not going to spoil my mood with such results or news. So he decided to pass out the results alone to me, but it's increasing. That what is wrong? That I need bed rest. I said, come doctor, what have I been doing all this while? Is it not bed rest? All this while I've been sick, I've been bed resting. So what are you telling me again? He said then I should walk. Maybe what am I asked? What are you thinking of? I said, I'm not thinking of anything, doc. I'm resting as you instructed. He said then try to put yourself together. He was like, is it business? Is it because you have not been going to shop that I should forget about money first and concentrate on my health and my life? I said, okay. Inside me, I knew it's because of that. I went back the next 2 weeks. Doctor screamed, Fina, what is wrong? I said, what is it? He said, my BP is nothing to write home about. Then what am I thinking of? I said, no problem. I came back home. Do you know what I concluded doing? I said, so far this man wants to kill me. And when the doctor said, the earlier the better for you. If you know what is disturbing you, work on it. If you know what you are thinking of on your head, remove it right now, because this is not just dangerous to your life, it will also affect the baby. When I hear that baby, bros, sees me, I don't want to hear anything about baby. I said, okay, so this man wants to kill me and kill my baby so that he can bring in another woman. Shaking now, no problem. I'm packing out of his house. I called my sister. I told her my plans. My sister, she said she didn't hear that. That in short, we are not planning it together. I said, okay, I'm going to do this on my own because it's too much. I started looking for an apartment. Yes, I did. It was that serious. I started looking for an apartment and I found one. So I went to my husband. I told him, my love. I still called him my love, even though I was angry. I called him my love. There's something I want to tell you. He said, what? I said, okay. And that very day, I broke this news to him. He bought me goodies, shawarma. Okay, but I want to pack out. He said, why? Why do I want to do that? What happened? I said, nothing, but I'm tired. I just want to be alone. He said, no, there is something going on. What happened? I said, nothing. I want to be on my own. I'm tired of the marriage. He said, no, that I have to explain to him why I want to pack out of the house. I told him nothing. As I tried going, he held my hand and insisted that I tell him the truth. I told him nothing. After asking for some time, I told him, okay, you want to know the truth. I want to pack out before you bring in the new woman. He said, woman, what am I talking about? I said, you think I'm a fool? You can't just fool me like that. You would have found another excuse to give me. I don't like it when somebody uses my brain, said brain. Because I knew the dates that he did, I stored it in my brain, the dates of the days that he didn't come back on time. So I told him, so days, where were you? That want to know. In short, I'm not here to ask anymore because I've been asking and you keep telling me nothing. Then now I am here to tell you because I'm packing out, I'm moving out with your kids. That is why I'm informing you. You can come and know where we are going to live. Whenever you feel like you come and visit your children. He smiled. He said, please, can you just do me a favor? I said, what is it? He picked up his car key. I said I should escort him to somewhere. I said, what do you want to do with me? You want to go and kill me? Who knows your plan with your new woman? He said, don't worry, that I should just follow him. So I followed him. He drove straight to the hospital. We went to see the doctor. He told the doctor that, please, that before you start checking him, he wants you to remind him the date of those days that you gave him bed to rest. Though I know he is having BP problem, but he didn't tell me, and I didn't know that he was in the hospital resting. So the doctor checked and called that 2 days out. He asked him again, when did you allow me to leave? The doctor said, if not because of your stubbornness, that you should be, I asked you to even pass the night so that you can rest very well. That he knew that the stress of his wife's sickness. I was shocked, my dear. I was short of words. I didn't know what to do. But inside me, I keep asking myself, but why didn't he tell me? Why did he keep it away from me? So after that, he told the doctor, okay, check me. The doctor checked and said his BP was okay that day. So we decided to leave. And doctor called us back and said, what is wrong? That these 2 questions you asked, there is something to it. He told the doctor that nothing. That he just wanted to remember he wants to use the date for something. He didn't say anything again. We left the hospital to the house. When we got home, Fina was looking for words to use to apologize because this time around, I'm the one that owes him an apology. I didn't know what to say. And I said to myself, is this why I wanted to leave my home? Is this why my health has been suffering? Is this why my BP has been rising? Because of nothing. Yes, it's nothing. So I went on my knees. I was begging. But at the same time, I was trying to place myself in somewhere at least that I'm right in one way or the other. Why didn't you tell me? I asked again and again and severally, but you kept telling me nothing. Do you know what he said to me? After listening to me for some time, he said, the light. I didn't tell you because of your health. I know how you feel whenever you hear about my BP. Whenever I call you that I'm in the hospital, because anytime he starts having the symptoms, he leaves from wherever he is, or if he checks himself and see that his BP have risen, he will quickly go to the hospital. And whenever it's high like that, they will end up telling him to go and rest. He said, you know what I used to pass through, the stress I used to go through, and he didn't want to put me through those stress. He didn't want me to start thinking of anything now, knowing fully well that I wasn't feeling well. That was the reason. And I know that once they give him the injection, the doctor will ever advise that he should switch off his phone. But instead of doing that, he will put it in silent so that he will get to know those that called after he might have woken up. My dear sisters and brothers, I couldn't say anything again. He did that for me. He did what he did to save me. But I was dying. I was angry. I was ready to leave my home because of that. believing something that never took place. Why am I sharing this with you, my brothers and sisters? Because I know that devil is a very wicked and trickish being. Yes, he's a spiritual being, and he works even in physical. He's very trickish and can use any foolish thing to destroy someone. I am a living testimony. Yes, it's already a testimony, because if not by the grace of God, I would have lost it all for no just reason. And I know so many of you out there are going through one depression, one situation, or the others. And I want you to know, yes, it's true. Some of it are true. What they are thinking of right now may be true. What they are thinking of right now may not be true. Is it against your husband? Is it against your wife? Is it against your parents? Is it against your siblings? Is it against your friends or neighbors or colleagues? I want to tell you something. Remember, you are not also righteous. Remember, you might not be right. Remember, you are meant to forgive. I've talked about forgiveness in some of my videos, but I tell you, in this one, I couldn't forgive. Me that I've been teaching you about forgiveness, I couldn't bear it, and it was killing me. And it happened that what was killing me was me. I was killing myself, because all the things I was thinking of never took place. I want you to have everything. Whether it happened, learn to forgive. Free yourself. Free yourself from that bondage. Free yourself from that cage. Free yourself from that destruction. Whether it didn't happen, you are assuming. Free yourself. See it as nothing. I think we should emulate Christ. I know this thing is destroying lives, homes, and careers. And this is the handwork of devil. If not by the grace of God, I would have been a single mother to. We should learn. We should never give devil space. We should never give devil chance to come in, because he's very destructive. Once he moves in, every other things will go wrong. Never you give devil that chance. Always learn to tell devil that Christ came to show an example, live an exemplary life. Christ came to show us the way, which is love. And always learn to love and forgive. And I tell you, things will work out perfectly for you. Don't fall a victim like me. You won't like it. This is not just a story. It happened. My BP was very high at an early stage of pregnancy. And some women that knows what it is for someone's BP, or doctors or nurses that knows what, you know what it is for a pregnant woman's BP to be very high. Just for nothing. Devil nearly achieved his aim, but thanks to God. And I pray you will not fall a victim too. Thank you for watching, my people. And please, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to click on the subscription button and click on that bell so that you can always be notified. Thank you so much. One love as usual. Fina, love you so much. See ya next time. Take care.